Hi, thank you for clicking on my video. I wanted to quickly introduce myself before the video starts. My name is Sarah. I'm 30 years old. I have bipolar disorder. I was diagnosed in 2017 and it has been a roller coaster. It's a lot. So along the way, after being diagnosed, I've met a lot of doctors and therapists, and they try to give you guidance, coping skills, tips, adjust your meds, try meditation, try exercise, try all these things, and that are, good for you when you're having an episode or you're not feeling well, or, blah, blah, blah. And I find it very difficult sometimes to actually implement this guidance into my life. Now, I know that a lot of these doctors and therapists are very well intentioned, but none of the ones that I've personally have met have bipolar disorder. So, unless you have it, you cannot fully grasp what it's like living with it day to day. So, I was really inspired, and because I'm very vocal about wanting to inspire others to take control of their mental health and manage it, and try to work with it and to have a good life, instead of just constantly suffering from it. Because trust me, I've spent years suffering, and I know what it's like to be in that dark pit and feel like you're never going to come out. So I have made a video compilation where every day of the week, Monday through Sunday, I do a video or two where I just, I'm honest. What's going on in my day? How am I feeling? How am I handling it? Or how am I not handling it? Because, well, let's be honest, guys. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. There are days where I struggle. I don't do as well, and I kind of just let it happen. If I'm having a depressive episode and I don't want to fight it, or I'm in hypomania and I'm just like, whatever, let it ride out. I mean, it can be a lot every day. So I want to also be very clear that my relationship with bipolar disorder, my personal experiences with it, may not be how other people who have bipolar disorder experience it every day. So this video compilation is just strictly my personal experiences, and I'm really hoping that I can help others who maybe are struggling or just want to know what else someone else who has it is going through on a day-to-day, and how do you cope with life, real life situations that come up, because you never know what's going to happen. And so I'm going to be doing a video like this every week. I will upload it on Monday, and it'll be a compilation of the previous Monday through Sunday. And I'm just going to be really honest and vulnerable and just share exactly what's going on in my life, how I'm handling it, and what I'm doing. And there are going to be days, guys, where I may not handle it very well. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm perfect and have it all figured out, because I don't. So please watch the entire video if you've made it this far. The week starts off pretty average, not too bad, and then it kind of takes a turn over the weekend. So, to get a real scope of how 1 week, your mental health can kind of just churn around, you really need to watch the full video. I know it's a little long. I apologize. It's just, that was just how long the videos came out. So, and also, I'm new at making videos. I'm new at all of this, so please bear with me. I probably say like 100 times. So I apologize. I will get better, I promise. And when you're done with the video, if you are interested to follow my journey or see more videos, please subscribe, and welcome to my journey. Thank you, and enjoy the ride. Hey guys, so I have had a great great day today. Very well balanced. I got up, spent some time with my daughter, spent some time with my husband, went to the store, got some things done, worked on my channel a little bit, went to the movies with my mother and sister-in-law, mother-in-law and sister-in-law, and now I'm back home, kind of just relaxing with the family before we get ready for bed, and I felt really well balanced all day long, very neutral, stable, and it was so nice. I don't have a lot of days like this lately. So when I do have a day like this, it feels so good, and it reminds me of why I work so hard to improve my mental health and get it stable so that I can have more days like this. So, great day. Looking forward to tomorrow. Good night, guys. So, this morning I had a really bad dream right before I woke up for the day about my daughter. Long story short, is she was like having a seizure and then dying, and the dream was so intense though. It was so vivid and strong, and the emotions that I was feeling during the dream were just so strong. So when I woke up, um, it hit me like a truck. And my anxiety, I could just feel it. Like I could feel my nervous system on edge as soon as I woke up. So I was like, oh shit. So all morning I tried to avoid things to make my anxiety worse so I could let my body and my nervous system kind of calm down. Well, it wasn't going so well. I kept just bubbling up. Like the anxiety was just bubbling up as the morning went on. So then finally it's now like 1:30, and I kind of just lost it a little bit and just couldn't hold it in any longer and started crying. And so I just took a moment to myself to cry, let it out a little, and just really feel those emotions, process them, and then let them go, let them out of my body. Because if I try to shove it down or ignore it, or just not deal with it, it's gonna stay there and it's eventually gonna come up later. It's not just gonna go away. Obviously, it really upset me. So I am, feeling better now, that I kind of cried a little bit and kind of let it out and took a moment for myself. So now I'm gonna just kind of take some deep breaths and really just collect myself, and then salvage the rest of my day. Because my anxiety is already, I can feel it calming down now that I let out what I was trying to obviously feel. So don't shove things down, guys. It's just not worth it. Just let it out and move on. So last night my daughter just kept waking up like every hour, and I kept having to pick her up, and I'm exhausted. It's especially worse because her crib is literally in our room. Like, it's right next to our bed because we're staying at my in-laws right now. So we all share a bedroom. And so I'm just exhausted. I have like no energy. I'm tired. I have very low tolerance for things right now. And I just wanted to share real quick how I'm feeling, because I'm actually feeling super grateful for my husband. So having a support system is so important, and not just if you struggle with your mental health, just in general in life, having a support system is just the best thing. So my husband's like, you're exhausted. I know that you're not going to feel well mentally all day if you don't get some sleep. He's like, you really need to go take a nap. I will take the baby from you. He made me lunch, took care of me. It was like, nope, go upstairs and take a nap. And just take a few hours and get some rest. And he's so understanding and patient and helpful when it comes to my bipolar disorder. And I'm just feeling really grateful for him right now. And so I'm about to take a nap, you guys. But if you guys do not have a support system, if you don't even have one person, go out and find someone, whether it's family, friends, a partner, someone else that you know that might have, you know, depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, something. Like, just go find someone. It's the best thing. So I'm gonna take a nap now. Hey, so I'm feeling a little down right now. My nap didn't help a ton. I'm just feeling really overwhelmed with my YouTube channel. I underestimated the video editing, appealing part of it. I thought that I would just record how I was feeling every day and talk about my life and experiences and then just upload them. But I have a problem with rambling and losing my train of thought, which I'm sure you guys have noticed already, especially in this video compilation so far. And so I'm really working on that. I'm trying to figure out how to make my videos more specific to a topic and not so long, and just really get to my point. And I'm just feeling really overwhelmed, and I'm feeling a little discouraged right now because I'm very much the type of person that wants to be good at something right off the bat. So I'm just a little, I'm being hard on myself. I mean, period, end story. I'm being very hard on myself right now, and I need to calm down. So I am going to take a break tonight and not do anything for my YouTube channel tonight. I'm gonna just relax and just kind of let myself get a little centered, and more importantly, get a good night's sleep tonight, because I've been having really bad nights of sleep the past couple nights because my daughter, and it's really just, it's making it hard for me to think clearly because I'm tired and cranky. And also too, my anxiety's been a little up and down each day, so that also doesn't help my train of thought and thinking clearly. So again, bear with me, guys. I'm trying to figure out my YouTube channel, and even this compilation that I'm creating right now, a week's worth of a peek of throughout my day of how I am mentally and how I deal with things. I'm also figuring that out too, because I want to make that enjoyable as well and not super long. So just bear with me, guys. I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed. I need to just kind of sort things out and figure out what I'm doing and kind of relax a little. I'm putting too much pressure on myself. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Be well. Hey, so I'm feeling better than I did last night, but I am still feeling very overwhelmed with, I'm a new mom. I'm figuring that out. My daughter just started eating solids, and it's very difficult, figuring that all out and finding things she likes and, all that good stuff. So this YouTube channel, I kind of bit off more than I could chew. I wasn't expecting how much I wanted to do, and video editing and all of that stuff, and I was wanting to do a video a day and just too much. So I have decided to go down to one video a week, which details a little peek like I'm doing now of each day, and then I'm gonna also do another video once a week where I talk about a certain topic that I want to discuss and tell you guys about it and how I dealt with it and coped and everything. But when I'm feeling really overwhelmed, my head starts to spin and I just feel so like I'm gonna explode, like I'm boiling water that's gonna fall all over the stove. So when I get days like this and I'm feeling like my brain, there's too much information in it, I stop and I pick what's important. What do I need to focus on right now? The YouTube channel I just started a week ago. I'm not gonna die if I don't upload a video this week. You know, I'll start Monday and then start with my schedule from there. And for right now, I'm going to plan out my food and my daughter's for the next week because I have been eating crap for the past week because I've been so immersed in wanting to start my YouTube channel and be perfect at it right off the bat, which is unrealistic. And then my daughter, I'm going to plan out her food too so that I'm picking things that I know she likes and planning it out so that I don't have to stress about my food and her food every single day and not eat or eat something that's crap, you know. So that hopefully that'll make me start feeling a little bit better because when I don't eat properly, I feel it in my mood for sure. So I'm gonna plan all that out today and relax, take some deep breaths, and just focus on myself and my daughter for today so that I can get myself centered again. So it's only been about 2 hours since I made my last video, and I started planning my meals, my daughter's meals, and getting stuff done. And I just slowly started getting like this burst of like energy and just like overwhelming, you know, I gotta do stuff, I gotta get stuff done, like this good energy. And I can feel myself starting to go towards the hypomania side of, you know, bipolar disorder. And it happened so quickly. So I'm just a little like, I feel like my head is like spinning. I can't think straight. Like I'm trying to make my list for my food and I can't even like think of anything to eat because my brain is just pow, 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 pow. Like I just, I feel like I just drank like a jug of coffee, like, you know. So I'm just a little like, ah. I mean, you can even tell, like, I'm starting to talk a little fast and I just need to calm down. So when I get like this, I take a moment to myself. I'm going to take some deep breaths, kind of really just calm myself down, calm my nervous system, and try not to let myself get any further into hypomania because it's can go pretty quickly sometimes. Like right now, like within 2 hours, I went from kind of depressed to the opposite. And so I'm just a little like trying to avoid, I'm going to avoid sugar, I'm going to avoid caffeine, I'm going to avoid anything that might make me like add to this feeling and make me even more excited and energy. But the biggest thing I need to do right now is really just calm my body down. So I'm going to take a moment to myself and I'm going to just do some deep breaths and just keep doing it until I can get my body to calm down. And then I'm going to just keep myself away from any extra stimulants for the rest of the day so that I can let myself kind of get centered again. So I wanted to make a quick video to share that with you guys because I wasn't expecting that to happen. Sometimes it just comes on randomly. But you know, unfortunately right now I am stressed. My anxiety's high. I'm all over the place lately. So it's not uncommon when I'm feeling like this for me to rapid cycle. And if you're not sure what rapid cycling is or you haven't experienced that yet, if you have bipolar disorder, look it up. It's really interesting. I've rapid cycled many times. I even rapid cycled in one day one time. It was awful. I'm actually going to make a video on that and share that. So Um, I am going to go calm myself down because I can feel myself just too much, too much, too much. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So I'm feeling so much better today. Yesterday, I really just lost it and just started crying, and all this stuff that I had just been holding in for weeks just came up. Stuff that I didn't even know I was upset about, I was crying about. And my husband, love him, he was just there for me, supportive, listened to me, talked to me, tried to give me solutions to my problems, and just really, really supportive. So, um, and then I took a nap, and then when I woke up, I felt very, like my body felt very like my nervous system felt like exhausted because I had been like my anxiety had just been so high for so, like a week or two. So it took about an hour or two for my body to kind of adjust. And then the rest of the night, I felt much better. I was back in good spirits, smiling again. I still felt a little like had some extra energy and stuff, but last night my daughter slept all the way through the night, so I got some really good sleep, and I woke up this morning and I feel much better. I feel more centered today, more stable today. So I'm really just trying to enjoy it and get some stuff done and enjoy the day before the weekend starts. So yeah, good day. And, for anyone out there who, feels like they need to just break down and have a good cry, highly recommend it because it sucks in the moment, but once you get it out, you feel better. You just do. And so just go somewhere, the bathroom, your car, and just cry it out, guys, and start fresh. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey, so today I went, hung out with my friends, went to the movies, and this group of friends likes to drink and smoke weed. And I had a little bit of weed. I smoked a little, and I'm feeling like super conflicted. So, I'm gonna make a video about this, but I actually used to abuse alcohol for a time. And then once I got put on medication, I got put on lithium in 2017 when I was diagnosed. And the doctor was like, oh, you shouldn't drink. So then I slowly started abusing marijuana. And long story, I'm going to make a video about it specifically to share. Anyways, so I don't really smoke nearly as much as I used to. It's more just like socially now. But, my daughter was with my husband at home, and I was at my friend's house. So my daughter was all safe and good, just so everyone knows. And I was at my friend's house, and my friend gave me two edibles, and then I smoked a bowl, and it just like, so the last time I smoked weed with my friends, I felt really great. Like I came home and I was like, I felt like I had reset, And today I smoked and had those edibles, and I just felt so conflicted the entire time. Like part of me was like, you know, am I like trying to run from something? Like it, because I used smoking weed and alcohol as like the, I was using it to like hide from some shit from my childhood and like just, life. Like I didn't want to deal with anything. And then just with bipolar disorder in general, sometimes I just want to smoke or drink a little to like kind of just get my mind off of, things. And so I'm just feeling like really like conflicted because part of me is like, you know, why do I still smoke from time to time? Like, why don't I just like give it up completely? And then part of me was like, you know, just because I'm a mom now doesn't mean I can't once in a while and go have fun, the way I used to before I was a mom. I was at someone's house, we were by ourselves, pool inside, we weren't around anyone, we weren't around any kids, we weren't driving, like we were all being responsible and safe. Um, and it was nice to just like have good conversation and laugh. But then it's like, you know, am I using it to run away from how I'm feeling right now? Because I've been feeling so up and down the past couple weeks, um, so one thing I've noticed about me personally is when I'm craving wanting to smoke, to me, that is a red flag that I'm trying to avoid something, that I'm not doing well mentally, and I'm trying to avoid dealing with it. And so today was partly I just wanted to have fun with my friends, and partly I was just trying to not deal with everything for a few hours. So I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of like all up in my head right now, and I'm just feeling conflicted, and I'm just having a lot of emotions because I smoked today. And, like, I just, I don't know. I don't know. It almost feels like I took like a step backwards, like, um, there was a lot that went into me quitting finally smoking. And so, when I have a day like this and I smoke, and it just kind of ruins um, the rest of the day when, like, the high starts off good, but then it ends bad. And so I'm just feeling a little like that happened today and it kind of sucked. So I don't know. I've just been really stressed out and I'm tired, and I'm finding it difficult managing my mental health since I became a mom. And sometimes, like, you know, and sometimes I feel like I self sabotage myself. Like, lately, I haven't been feeling well and I've been up and down, but yet I don't message my doctor and say, hey, like, is there anything we can do to help? You know, when I could just, right now, I could message her on my phone, on my portal, and tell her what's going on, and yet I don't. So it's like, I just need to reevaluate some stuff because I hated coming home and feeling so like all up in my head and tired and exhausted, and not feeling like fully there for my daughter this evening. um I don't like that feeling, so I don't know. I'm sorry guys, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye. Hey, so today I woke up and just felt really not great mentally. um I've been having just a lot of, up and down in just the past few days. And So, like, mentally, I'm just feeling really, like, fried right now. My brain is feeling very, like, foggy. Um, I don't, I can't really think super clearly. Um, and I'm feeling really emotionally torn with what happened yesterday. So, quick backstory. I grew up around weed my whole life. My dad and stepmom abused it my whole childhood, all day, every day. Did not hide it from me. Um, and I'll make a full video on this. And um, for a long time, I hated weed. I hated it. Anyone that did it, that I knew that did it, I didn't want anything to do with you. I wanted to be as far away from marijuana as I possibly could. And then as my bipolar disorder really started to kick in my mid 20s, and then I couldn't drink anymore. And my ex at the time smoked weed, and his brother, sold it. And so um, I was just so desperate to find something else to help me, cope, which wasn't healthy coping, obviously. It was more just me hiding from my mind and problems. So I started smoking. And so to go from the childhood I had with, and the relationship I had with marijuana growing up, to then abusing it myself for years, um, is just like, I have a very deep, complex relationship with marijuana. So yesterday, because I smoked, you know, but I wasn't in a good headspace, it just didn't end well. And I'm feeling very like just upset today. I'm feeling upset that I smoked. I'm feeling upset that I'm letting it upset me so much. I'm feeling like I'm not doing well, and I'm upset, like, why do I still keep smoking weed? Why do I still keep putting myself in that situation? Why do I keep wanting it from time to time? And when I'm not doing well mentally, why do I crave it? Why, like, there's just so many thoughts in my head. I just can't even begin to describe to you guys how upset I'm feeling today. And I'm just feeling like I cannot handle anything today. I feel like anything at this point today could trigger me. And so I'm just feeling a little like I don't know what to do. Um, so I think the best thing that I can do today is message my doctor finally and tell her that I haven't been doing well lately, and see if there's anything she can recommend or give to me to help me kind of get centered again. Because the way I'm going right now, um, I'm kind of spiraling a little bit, and I don't want to let it get any further than it already has. Um, and I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that it almost feels like I almost feel like a failure because I couldn't get myself centered again without my doctor's help, you know? Um, so then I'm feeling that too. And today I'm just gonna, you know, try to avoid anything heavy in any slightest form. Like, and also too, I'm gonna follow, my meal plan I made the other day for me and my daughter, which I'm so glad I made that, because on days like today, like, I can't even think about possibly what I could eat. Like, it's it's one of those days where I would probably just not eat if I didn't already have food in the fridge that all I have to do is put in the microwave and heat up. Thank God. So um, I'm just, it's hard. Um, there's, days like today where I really hate having bipolar disorder, but I'm also, you know, it's not going to go away. So I have two choices. I can either sit in it and let it continue to spiral and get worse and just let it consume my life, or I can keep trying to work with it and, you know, learn more about it and figure out better coping skills with it. And, I'm going to have slip ups some days, like yesterday. I messed up yesterday. I'm not going to lie. Like, I shouldn't have smoked. I knew I shouldn't have, and I did it anyways. But, I can't keep beating myself up about yesterday. I need to just let it go and, message my doctor and get back on track again. Because in the past, I have let things spiral many times, and I know how dark those spirals can go, and I don't want that life anymore. So I'm just going to do what I can to get through today, take each hour by hour, and just stay away from anything that might, kind of set me off. Follow my meal plan today and just try to get through the day. And hopefully tomorrow my doctor will have an idea of how to kind of help me a little bit. So, yeah, that's that, guys. What a week.